Hello friends! Only 15 days to go before the World Cup starts. And the football news doesn't go anywhere with tons of new stuff every day. So, drop a thumbs up and let's begin our new episode. Roma are gonna offer a contract extension to Jose Mourinho in the near future. His current deal is valid until the summer of 2024. I wanna stay at Arsenal. Just give me a pen and I'll get it sorted. Gabriel Martinelli commented on his future. The latest release of the Catalan newspaper Diario Sport came out with Pique on the cover and the headline, Gracias. Right now, Dybala is in the final phase of recovery. He should be back for the last game before the break. We are concerned about the injured players, and it's not that important if they'll arrive fit or not. The thing is that they should be fully recovered after all. Only those who will be ready to play will board the plane to Qatar. Lino Scaloni has given his take on the injury situation. We will rely on Pique for the Osasuna game as well, Barcelona head coach Xavi said. Federico Valverde has been named Real Madrid's Player of the Month for the second time in a row. Tottenham have reached an agreement with Atalanta to sign Ukrainian midfielder Ruslan Malinovsky for 13 million euros. Rayo Vallecano striker Radamel Falcao has recovered from injury to take part in the match against Real Madrid. Crystal Palace legend Wilfried Zaha, whose contract expires next summer, has caught the attention of Barcelona. Real Madrid's negotiations on Palmeiras prodigy Endrick are underway. Los Blancos put forward a strong offer. Barca winger Rafinha has started cooperation with Global Performance, the agency that can help him to improve his fitness and muscle power. Will offer Pique an ambassador role in La Liga, Javier Tebas revealed. Heung-min Son should recover from a knee injury before the start of the World Cup. A Premier League player who's on bail after 3 allegations of rape will be eligible to play at the World Cup in Qatar. Monaco striker Kevin Volland has been named the Player of the Week in the Europa League after scoring a hat-trick against Crvena Zvezda. Napoli star Khvicha Kvaratskhelia car was stolen, but police officers found the thieves in less than a day. I'm sure that one day Gerard Piqué will become a Barcelona president, Javier Tebas said in his interview. Everton's 17-year-old attacking midfielder Emilio Lawrence has joined Manchester City. I'm very happy with Chupa's performances. I believe that he feels comfortable in the team. He's one of our best players at the moment, Julian Nagelsmann admitted. Tottenham winger Dejan Kulusevski is set to return to action after injury. The 22-year-old Swede will be available on the roster against Liverpool this weekend. Barcelona have already initiated talks with Marcos Alonso over his new 2-year deal at Camp Nou. My dream is to win a trophy with Aston Villa, the villain's new boss Unai Emery said. Real Madrid don't intend to sell Brahim Diaz to Milan. He'll have another chance at Santiago Bernabeu. Eintracht have agreed on a deal with Philadelphia Union to sign 19-year-old starlet Paxton Aronson. It's strange that the season in England resumes just 3 days after the World Cup final. This type of schedule is crazy, but the show must go on. Antonio Conte has criticized the English football authorities. Udinese star Gerard Deulofeu is being targeted by various European clubs. The list includes RB Leipzig, Marseille, Borussia Dortmund, Napoli and Schalke. Napoli winger Khvicha Kvaratskhelia is ruled out of the match against Atalanta due to acute low back pain. Manchester United are set to keep Marcus Rashford at Old Trafford. He will be offered a new deal, as the English forward is a vital player in Erik ten Hag's project. Wolverhampton's newly appointed head coach, Julen Lopetegui, wants Real Madrid striker Mariano Diaz to become his first newcomer in the Wolves pack. Argentine legend Carlos Tevez has resigned as Rosario Central's head coach. Robert Lewandowski has been named the Player of the Month for October in La Liga. Lecce centre-back Samuel Umtiti suffered a back injury in the game against Udinese. The 28-year-old Frenchman was subbed off in the second half. Napoli head coach Luciano Spalletti has become the best coach in Serie A for October. Real Madrid striker Karim Benzema will be back in the starting 11 against Rayo Vallecano. Inter Milan bosses prepare a new year-long deal for 36-year-old veteran striker Edin Dzeko. Just a few games took place in Europe last night, and there's plenty more to come, as the weekend begins today. Moving on to the top news. Eric Choupo-Moting has rejected a potential move to Manchester United and will instead sign a new deal with Bayern Munich, according to Bild. The Red Devils were said to be interested in the Cameroon international. Although very unlikely, several reports claimed that United was seriously considering him as a replacement for Cristiano Ronaldo next summer. But Bild said that Choupo is happy in Munich and very popular within the team. The club also wants to extend his contract, but the talks have been postponed until winter. Liverpool are gonna go all in to win the race for Borussia Dortmund superstar Jude Bellingham. The Reds see the 19-year-old prodigy as the club's main brand in the future, preparing a 100 million euros bid for the young Englishman. Liverpool are currently the main favorite in this transfer pursuit, overtaking the likes of Real Madrid, Chelsea, Man City and Man United. Atletico Madrid have apparently decided to say goodbye to João Felix. Colchoneros placed the Portuguese forward on a transfer list to part with him as early as January. The Madrid club is looking to improve its squad after facing an early exit from the European competitions this season. Although Manchester United are still showing interest in the 22-year-old, the 100 million euros price tag set by Atletico bosses is something the Red Devils are not ready to go for. João has also been linked with Barcelona. Arsenal's young star Gabriel Martinelli has caught the attention of Paris Saint-Germain. The Parisian heavyweight is planning to initiate talks over the Brazilian winger this January, despite him being a key figure in Mikel Arteta's attacking line. Gerard Pique had no intention of retiring from football in the midst of the season, but he was very disappointed by the club's attitude towards him. He felt devastated having his playing minutes only when there were no other options, and then becoming a scapegoat after the club's recent failures. Eventually, Gerard thought it over and decided that he no longer wants to continue on in such circumstances. The Barcelona board is actively trying to reach out to Lionel Messi's entourage, as his return remains the main goal for next summer. However, the Argentine has been snubbing all Barca attempts to contact him, feeling betrayed by Laporta upon his departure from Camp Nou last year. Xavi's brother Alex Hernandez and Leo Messi's brother Rodrigo met in Barcelona this week to have dinner in a restaurant. There was one other person at the meeting, presumably Fernando Solanas, a contract and brand strategy specialist. It appears to be a new Barca plan to slowly but surely establish contact with Messi so that he could be fully informed about the plans for returning him to Camp Nou. Dear friends, make sure to check out Inside Football talking about all the reasons for Gerard Pique's retirement. Highly recommend watching this. And it was Football News. Have a nice one and see you in a bit.